Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 63-person free-for-all battle here in the Middle East. I have tried to pick for a spot for myself in Egypt, and that is not looking very good for us. Doesn't look like people are going to move off of it, and honestly, it's too crowded to stick around. So we'll move down here into the south, a much better spot for us. Not necessarily a great spot. 63 players in here, though. It's going to be really crowded. Fortunately for us, the player of the south did leave. So we have a slight opportunity to, have a chance here in this game. Now, it is very much going to depend on our ability to get down south and cut off this player 564 over to the east of us. If we're able to do both of those things, I'm feeling pretty confident about our chances of winning this. But anywhoozles, we also have to compete with the Kingdom of Romania down there in the south as well. Again, south is where I want to go. North would be nice, but honestly, I don't necessarily feel too confident in it. Although I do feel a little bit more confident now that player 564 has gone in, has boated and taken out a bot. Interesting behavior, that's for sure. Okay, so we're definitely gonna get a coastline. That is very good. Always want to be able to get to the Arabian Peninsula in this map. Never want to be caught in the middle, otherwise you just limit the opportunities of expansion and growth. So we'll just keep grabbing you and keep going down south. And worrying about player 564 going down south obviously is going to be a big concern for us. But if he does, well, yeah, he does. He might cut us off. I don't know. He's not that strong. He's not really utilizing a lot of his troops effectively. So we are about double his strength, or at least have a little bit more troops, and we are able to get around south. But unfortunately, there's another player that I didn't see. That is a little bit unfortunate, but we do have the crown. We'll take a truce with you and you. And that's bot. And then we'll boat over. Why not? Yep, you want to do that? Let's do that. Charge. He does. I'll charge. We're going to land on this other player. I don't really care. Oh, he full sense on player USA. That's great for us. We can boat over and grab some more of this land there. Back up with the crown. That is good. We didn't get, we'll take the truce. Didn't get punished by you, but now we can start to take out player USA before anybody else decides to boat over here. A unfortunate maneuver for him, as we do have to kind of grab that land. Otherwise, someone else would have. So we do go ahead and grab the crown here. Nice and big, nice and strong. And we have lots of options to do, mostly just saving up at this point. Excuse me. There's nothing for us to really do at this point other than just be patient. I would love to get over to this guy. Maybe we could just attack you and grab you. Yeah, that works. Okay. Nice little plan there. Sorry. This ASDF guy, though, we've kind of abused a couple of times. Unnecessarily attacked him, if you will. But I wanted to grab this little chunk of land, and he doesn't seem to notice. He's going up in the Twitch player up north. Okay. Well, we'll just keep saving. You want a truce? We'll take a truce with you. And just continue to keep being patient here. Not necessarily looking for a huge opportunity. Although this guy's really giving us a great one in attacking him. I'm just worried about how much that would unleash player 406 on my borders. And maybe I want to consolidate a little bit more over here in the west. Snorlax says, speaking of, full sense. So let's go ahead and grab some land over here in the west. And that was great for us. We didn't have to do anything. You have full scent on me. That is very deservingly so. Yes, I have attacked you multiple times. So I do agree with that. Unfortunately, that does weaken us right as we get to borders with player 406. And our expansion is going to keep going here. I'm going to risk it here and grab the rest of this bot rather than just give it all to Robert. Hopefully, player 406 does hold our truce here just for a little bit until we can catch back up. We've already caught back up, so we didn't need that much long. Yeah, he's got some objectives in the east himself. So we go back to saving, being patient here, and the move becomes, what do we want to do? Do we want to take out a player like 406? I don't really want to. I kind of think I still consolidate in the west a little bit more. Go for some weaker targets. This is a little bit of land we can get here off this bot. And that will be enough of that. And honestly, call me crazy, I think I just go up north again. I think we're playing against player 406, but I think if we play this correctly, he will take the brunt of everyone in the east. We'll take the brunt of everyone in the west, but the west is a lot weaker. So let's start going through some of these weaker targets and just grabbing more and more land. Yes, we're a little bit behind 406 in troops, so hopefully he doesn't punish us for this right now, but we have the opportunity to make it up, and he is engaged in the east kind of as we had planned it. So now we can start taking out the weakest players over here in the west, and I think there's a lot more weaker players in the west than there are in the east, so we're kind of racing against player 406 right now in order to get big enough in time for a potential showdown. But he also has to worry about Yo Mama up above him, where we don't really have a big player like that to worry about. So we'll go ahead and attack California, see if anybody else wants to join in. Sigma says he does. We'll see if he actually does. As we just keep attacking, and Robert's also in on this. That's good. Obi is attacking. Do I want to get on Obi? No, I really don't want borders on your mom. Not yet. We'll go into Robert. There we go. And with Robert out of the way, we're back to being the leader. And we are by a decent margin. Hypnotoad is laughing. He doesn't have too many options, and I completely agree. Let's go ahead and go up into you, but I don't know if I want to fight this guy. Yeah, we'll take a truce with you. No, let's not go into 689. Let's fight player 406 right now. The reason I don't want to go up into 689 is because that would give me borders on your mama, and I don't want to be teamed up against, even though we have been full sent on. That actually kind of works out to our favor. We'll get a little bit of land, get them out of here, and not have to worry about that person. And if we do this maneuver right now, we only have one player to fight, which we will win. Even if we get full sent on, we will be able to recover hopefully in time and just have another one-person border with your mama. So that is the plan. Player 406 is counterattacking us, completely reasonable, but we are going to slowly but surely win this battle. If I was your mama, I would be consolidating a lot of the weaker players around me, if not pushing into Sigma, and that's exactly what he's doing. He is pushing into Sigma. The reason pushing into Sigma is smart is he could potentially boat into me and help out player 406. But my goal is very much to whittle this guy down fast enough so that your mama doesn't have that time to build up. We are about double their strength. Even though we only have about 31% of the land, we're in a commanding position to walk away with this. We just need to be smart with our borders and make sure that we don't touch your mama prematurely. There's the full send. That's all we needed from you. Thank you so much. And now we are in a very dominant position once again with another one-on-one, but this time we have 20,000, almost 20,000 pixels to your mama's 11,000. So we will just begin this onslaught once again, being cautious here, making sure nobody's boating over into us. Now, your mama's got a great opportunity over there in the east. If he had taken out players 769 earlier, that would have been a really good consolidating move, because he would have just gotten all that person's land and he would have been rather big. But alas, it didn't work out that way. And now we don't really have anyone to challenge us at this late stage of the game, because there's, even though we only have 42% of the land, not everyone's in a position to attack us. So we can just heavily attack this person and try and get over there. I'm trying to prevent your mama from grabbing any more of the land. Yeah, like in a situation like that. So as long as we can take out this one person, now we're at 52%. Yeah, we've won the game. Okay, so it was a little bit of troop expending there, but I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't any opportunity for anybody to come back. Now that we sit at 60% rather comfortably here, even if people started attacking us heavily, we could just sit back and camp and chill. And in fact, the two boys over here want a truce. We'll accept the truce with both of you guys. Say GG's to all involved. Give the peace. And then one kissy face for the boys. There's the piece there. And move on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 26-player teams battle here in the mountains. One of my favorite maps. Now, we do have some Corgi boys united with us. We have Tabris and then Blank Corgi. I have played with Tabris before. I've seen you on stream, so excited to play with you again here. We have Liberty right next to us. I'm not moving from the spot. This is a really good spot for the Scion team to be challenging here in the middle, where a lot of the other couple of our teammates are kind of more positioned in the corner. I did see somebody go up in the top left there, but I like our consolidated base here. And if you're new to teams battles, you definitely want to go in an area with your teammates, but the goal is always to be, by the time you hit the bot face, you guys should not be touching. If you are touching, you're way too close to your teammate. You definitely want to give some more separation. Obviously, that is very dependent on the amount of players in the game, but in a game like this with 26 players, you don't want to be anywhere near your teammates. Now, our kind of Achilles heel in this moment is that we touched some Scion bots. Now, I'm not going to be able to go up north. That's my dog Ranger. If you just heard him, he's saying hello. Maybe we will be able to go up north after all. No, because then there's another Scion bot. Well, hello. Opportunity just given. So we will just try and creatively get around, although there's just more Scion bots on the way up north again. Okay, how do we get around this? Well, there's the nice little bot. We can get up north a little bit more, and we'll just take what we've been given. We'll just be patient with this. There's no need for us to rush into anything at this point. We can just casually grab some stuff, slowly but surely start to move our way up. And we do have to worry about the Liberty bot, the player, because yeah, they're attacking us and they are awfully large. That is good to know, but I'm not going to stop my expansion because at this point, either we grab it or we don't. Getting bullied by a smaller player is not going to be the way that we win the game. That's for sure. So taking a risk here, I do think is worth it, as especially as we can continue to keep going up north and grabbing more bots. We do not, we're third, fourth, and fifth on the leaderboard. And we're the biggest corgi, which is a little bit not necessarily the best, especially as we border an OG player. OG can be a little bit hostile to the corgi boys, so we do need to keep that in mind as we expand. But he's got some bots to go through. We got some bots to go through, and we are fine on this regard. We do have about 460,000, which is a lot more than the OG player. But German Reich over there, his teammate, does have similar troops. Let's see if we can get away with a couple of these attacks here. Just ever so casually weakening this guy up. We are the second strongest player in the world, so this might be a good move. It is a big risk down with Liberty potentially attacking me, but I do have a teammate. Kind of hoping Full Send Me will be able to dissuade him from doing such. Let's go ahead and move over here. Grab a couple of these bots. I don't want to grab that bot down south because I don't want to unleash the second blue player down there. Grab you. And I'm a little bit more optimistic about going over here because we do have a very strong teammate who could potentially help me take down this blue player. So I'm not sure how much I want to go more into the OG player as much as I want to save, especially as we are the largest player in the world at this point. So we can very much relax and cruise from here. But saving up will be OG is attacking us. Very understandable, sir. I don't really want to unleash his second teammate in the Fenrum guy, especially as Liberty is attacking me. Fortunately for me, our teammate is going down south, grabbing a little bit more land, getting big for the team. But that green player is getting awfully concerning over there. And I do have a teammate, Corgi Dot, who could potentially help me out on that. Hey, go into that guy. Don't let him take out the Union player. That'd be really bad for us because then you're the next target. We're going to start working down this Union guy. Completely ignoring the blue team down south. Union, do you want an alliance with us? Union can be a little bit friendly to the Corgi clan, so he might be inclined to help us out here. He does accept it and say, like, hey, go after this guy. Don't worry, brother. That is my plan. I am very much aware that that man needs to be challenged. Even though we don't have red interest yet, this is a risk worth taking because we do have a teammate next to us who can help us, and that teammate down south who could potentially take pressure off us, as well as having a alliance. Oh, Liberty's a bot. Okay. That's actually huge. Let's take out this bot really quickly. I imagine our teammate's going to help, and that blue player down south is no longer a concern at all. He only has 1 million troops, so really can't sway the game too much, as we have been full sent on by the OG player. What a mistake that was. Never full sent in a game. That just unleashes our ability to attack this guy. And now the Corgis sit at 1, 2, and 3, so we're in a very, very dominant position here as we can just continue to keep expanding. We do get full sent on by the player down south, and well, we didn't get full sent, but our teammate did. So now we can just grab all of this land, and it's gonna, we'll actually give you a little bit of a donation here to make sure he doesn't fall, because that would be not an insurmountable task, as we do have 60% of the land, but try and save every teammate at every opportunity is a goal. So we'll take truces with you and just go into this guy here. Clear out the western front. I'm pretty happy with the eastern front. No need to attack anybody over there. But we'll continue to keep going in over here. Oh, Corgi left. Brother, I went through so much effort to save you. You don't want to share in the victory with us? Okay, well, we'll go ahead and especially now make sure that everyone's cleared out over here so nobody attacks my Corgi bot. But I'm pretty happy with everyone else on the team. Corgi Full Send Me says otherwise, so we'll go ahead and help take out the German Reich here and grab this and boat into this guy down here. And other than that, I'm happy with everybody. So yeah, we don't need to worry about that. We will just kind of wait here, say GG's to all involved, give the claps of good sportsmanship, say look for a peace, kissy face, and there we go. So thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the episode. If you have made this far in the episode, hey, give a thumbs up for the episode a lot. And I'll see you in the next one.